Hey there. We are going to make some little Christmas cottages tonight. Thought y'all might like this project. I do have cutouts for this one. So come hang out with me for a little while. And I'm going to get these painted real quick. I was going to pre-paint them and then I realized how late I was. So let me... Trying to keep them together because there's a lot of pieces and I don't want to mix them up. So I get a little flustered sometimes and I don't want to mess this project up. So we're going to try our best to keep it together. Alright, I'm just using regular white chalk paint. You could use our paste if you want to. Let me see if I can pull up my video and get my keyword going. Here we go. Alright, here we are. So it is Friday Eve, the eve of my favorite day of the week. Well, I mean besides like Saturday, but Friday at least is generally an easier day. Hi Karen. Hi Lucretia, welcome. Are you new here? I think you may be. Hi Laura, hey Michelle. Welcome ladies. Let me see if I can get myself a baby wipe. Clean my hands off as I go. Not get paint in my hair either would be really good. Really good. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so I'm just painting these white. I should have spray painted them, but I forgot to cut them earlier. Hi Carolyn, how are you? And so I had to cut them last minute, which is why I'm running a little behind right now. Hey Stephanie, what's going on? So I do definitely prefer spray paint. So if you get cutouts from me, try that. It will save you time. And your finish will be nice, and it works as like a really good primer too. So it gets you ready for whether you want to paint them or use paste on them. Because this MDF has like a, I don't even know what it is. It's like the glue, I guess. Hi Janelle, how are you? It gets kind of a yellowish tinge. Especially with white paint, so like the first time you paint it, the yellow will kind of come through. So you'll need to go over it a second time to have a really good solid white coat. But if you use spray paint, that's not a problem. So that's why a lot of the time I try to paint, if I'm going to use regular paint on these, I'll use just a darker color, because you don't have that problem with a black or green or whatever color you're using that's darker. Hi Sharon, how are you? But with white, you get that. So I don't know that I'm going to paint these twice though tonight. I think I'm just going to paint them once and then we're going to do paste on them. So hopefully that will hide any little imperfections. So tell me, what are your plans for the weekend? I want to know what you're doing. I am not doing anything that I know of yet. I would maybe like to go to the shelter and see if we might find a dog, another dog. Thank goodness indeed, Sharon. I am so happy about it. I am ready for a leisurely weekend, or at least a weekend where I can catch up. That's what my weekends usually consist of, is catching up with things I need to do, sleeping in, being able to be a little lazy. So that's my plan. But I do want to go to the shelter on Saturday, I think, and see if we might find a little puppy. Not puppy, but a dog. We don't want to get another puppy. Definitely want to look for not an old dog, but maybe like in between 2 and 4 or so. And I think Chris and I have discussed it, and I think it's been decided. I haven't told him that I want to go this weekend, but I think he's cool with it, so. Ooh, the casino. Yes, girl, get it. So, is gambling legal in Arizona? I didn't realize that it was. If it is, that's cool. Good for you. I hope you win big money, big money. So me and Chris went to New Orleans back whenever we first started dating, like 4 years ago. And we actually walked out of there with quite a bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's how it is in New Orleans too. They're all Indian casinos. And same like in, I think it's St. Louis has casinos too, but it's like, the one that I went to in St. Louis was on a boat, so it's not, I don't know how that works, but it's not counted as on land or something. I don't know. But anyways, we ended up actually winning a lot of money and got a little overconfident that first time that we went. And so then we went back, and he might have won money. I certainly didn't. But that's okay. We had fun anyways. And I always say, you know, I'm not looking to win money, but if I do, that's cool. If you're not willing to lose it, then don't go play with it, you know? But yeah, I think we ended up walking out of there with a couple $1,000s that we won that first time, and it was like, yes. And we were real disciplined with it too, which was cool. Like every time that we would win $100, we would just keep it, and then once all the money was gone and all we had was $100 chips, then we just went and cashed out, and that's how I like to play, because then I can try and make my money back. Now, we did go to Vegas for my birthday a couple years ago, and his sister and brother-in-law came with us, and one of our friends, and I was doing a half okay. I mean, it's roulette, right? It's really a game of chance. That's what I always play. And I was doing all right, but Owen sat down next to me, his brother-in-law, and every time he would run out of money, I would just give him some money to play with, and he lost it pretty quickly, and so that did not help contribute to success for me. Ooh, I love bingo. Gosh, I need to find a bingo place here. That would be so much fun. And there's like this women's group that gets together here in this little town that I live in. Those girls, I bet they would love to go play bingo. I need to mention that to them and see if they might like to do that, because that would be a lot of fun. But, I mean, that would be a great date night for me and Chris, too. I feel like he would like that. He's so cool. He's down for anything. Okay, so, sorry I'm having to paint these on my live. I really didn't think this through. I had to have a nap earlier, so that didn't help my whole time situation tonight. But that's fine. So anyway, you can comment the word cottage to get all this stuff to make this. It comes with the transfer, 2 sets of house cutouts, okay? So tomorrow's the last day to do the buy one, get one, okay, on all the cutouts. But the house cutouts are on sale, so instead of just getting 1 set, you get 2 sets. And I actually have some Halloween house cutout, some laser cuts for the Halloween houses too. So you could do Christmas on one side and Halloween on the other, if you want to. And then it also comes with the transfer, obviously, and the laser cutouts. Okay? So, and you can pick which ones you want, right? As usual. Alright. So, if you live in the Dallas area, Chalk Couture is at the Pinners Conference. And they I think tomorrow is the first day. So they were setting up today. I don't know exactly where it is. I think it's in Fort Worth. But you should check that out. And there's a discount code that you can use to get discount tickets. There's a VIP night tomorrow night. Yeah, that would be kind of fun to work at a casino. So there's VIP tomorrow night, which is like, there will be a couple of classes that they're going to do. And you also get, like, with a VIP ticket, you get, like, a couple of extras, like a gift bag with some goodies in it and some other things. And then Saturday, the actual thing starts. So it's like a huge crafters convention. If you've never been to a Pinners or never heard of it, it's basically like Pinterest in person. Okay, it's literally that. So they have like live classes where you can learn stuff, and then every booth pretty much you can make things. They set up these tables in the center of the walkways that they like, people can just sit down at the tables and make stuff. Like, people were making those huge blanket, what are they? Those big yarn blankets with like the huge balls of yarn. Have y'all ever seen those? They were teaching people how to knit. Basically with your arms is all you do. Just use your hands to knit this huge rolls of yarn. So it's pretty cool. If you're in the Dallas area, check that out, because that's where they are right now. And it'll be tons of fun. I'm super jealous that I'm not going to be there for it. That's okay. Ugh. Okay, trying to clean myself up a little bit before we can move on here. Okay, now I did want to keep these kind of separated so that I could tell what I was doing, because if not, I'm going to get confused pretty easily. So let me, yeah, I'm not going to repaint these a second time. Usually I would do a second coat, but I'm just going to leave them. I think they'll be fine as they are. Let me see if I can get this off of my desk and then get my light. So y'all, I love this light so much. It's pretty awesome. This is the transfer, okay? It has all of the parts and pieces for all three of these houses. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cut them up. There's also some words here, and now the cutouts that I'm showing you are not even all of the little parts and pieces and accessories, okay? So you could really do it big with all of these. And if you get 2 sets of houses, y'all, you could do both sets of words, all of the houses. There's like little extra doors, all kinds of fun stuff. So check that out. Okay. And then make sure that if you're looking at cutouts, now the pumpkins are gone, they're out of stock, okay? But if you were looking at getting some buy one get one free cutouts, you need to grab them, because tomorrow's going to be the last day, okay, that you can get them buy one get one free. So if that's what you were wanting to do, you need to do it, because the end of the month is upon us. How is this happening? Hi, Laura. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm really glad. You know, I stress out about shipping every day of my life, because I've had some horrible things happen with shipments that have been nightmares for me to deal with. So I'm glad that it worked. I have started using shrink wrap, and y'all, that is where it's at. I don't know where I have been this whole time not using shrink wrap. Seriously, I got this from Amazon. It is just called a light box, and it's basically, this one is a tracing box, is a tracing light. This one that I have is an A4 size. I'll send you a message. Did you, Laura? Good. Perfect. You have a couple, I think, Laura, coming to you. a couple different transfers. I think one of them might have gone yesterday, possibly. I forget. But I know you've got several things. So, I'm glad it showed up okay, though, because, y'all, I struggle every time I ship. I'm afraid. I just cross my fingers and pray to the post office gods that we're not going to have a problem, because although I don't have a whole lot of issues, but like sometimes UPS is horrible, and they just lose stuff, they don't scan it. It's very concerning, okay? And then, like, so I had 2 packages, actually. Whenever I did that live sale of the finished stuff, all of my projects. Yeah, you're right. It may be slow, actually. I didn't even think about that. But whenever I did that live sale of the finished projects a while back, I had 2 shipments that Chris took to the shop and dropped off for me. So I'm using candy apple for this part, for at least this bottom part. And then I want to use, I think that's snow up at the top. So I'm going to use Shimmer Frost on the snow and see how that looks. Anyways, he took it to the shop, these 2 packages, and UPS never scanned either of them. And so it was a couple of weeks, and one of my customers reached out and said, hey, what's going on with this package? It says that the label was created, but it never moves. And so I call UPS, and they're like, well, you didn't ship it. And y'all, I swear to you, I was very, like, perturbed by that, because, like, first of all, I did ship it, and your guy didn't scan it. And I know there's no way to prove that. Hi, Anita, welcome. But at the same time, like, I need you to find my packages that have not been scanned and figure out why your guy isn't scanning packages, you know? And so the lady basically told me I was out of luck, which is very disconcerting to me. And then it may have been that day or the next day, then all of a sudden, both of them get scanned, and one of them hadn't even left Nashville, and it had been weeks. So that's aggravating to me. The lady basically said, like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. Sorry about your life. And, you know, that's just horrible. And so I was just about to refund my customer, and then it popped up moving. So thank God, but still, that's just rude. Hi, Autumn. How are you? So UPS is not always bad. Sometimes they're good, but I do have some horror stories to tell about that. The whole shipping thing is just a nightmare to me. And I have to ship stuff constantly, so it's always a gamble, you know? I always feel like I'm afraid. Alright. So this is Shimmer Frost. It is a sparkly white, and I think it's perfect for snow. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for asking. Really glad it's Thursday. Made it through another week, pretty much. Tomorrow, hopefully, will be an easy day. Dozer's doing good at school. He's feeling better, so that's good. He ate a lot of food tonight, which I'm always happy to see that, because he was kind of acting funny about eating, but he's okay. Do I have the 18 white? So that is actually not available anymore. I don't have a new one, no. Unfortunately, I do not. I wish I did though, because I hear people asking for them all the time. But you know we have the 18 by 18 box frame now, right? Look how cute that is. So you can definitely get that. I can help you get that if you want to. Just let me know. So I did wax these a little. I don't really know that it's required, but I went ahead and waxed them. So I'm going to pull out, I have rose gold here too. I think I'm going to use that for these little windows or whatever this is. And let me close this because I like to leave my paste open because it dries it up. And this candy apple red is already starting to get a little dry. Yeah, I feel like, yes, I feel like it was a long week too, but also like really went by fast. And this year is just going by like crazy fast. I don't know. I really can't believe next week is going to be October. That just blows my mind. So I've got to start putting together. I was going to give, for Halloween, I was going to give some little like sample kits. Halloween sample kits to the kids. So I gotta start getting those together with just like a chalk chip. I think that'll be a fun little thing with candy, of course. I think it's $39.99 plus tax and shipping. So ooh, that turned out really pretty. That rose gold, y'all, is so gorgeous every time. Okay, so I want to try this thing that I saw that I really liked and made it look super easy. And you know, I should have put this on the house first, but you live and learn, you know. All right, there. Turn it over and stick your stuff to it. Now, I just made a mess here, so let me clean up the mess that I made real quick. Although I have paste all over this thing, so I don't know why I'm that worried about it, but I don't want to get paste everywhere. Try not to anyway. Okay, so I also have, I'm going to use teal for, hi Brownie, welcome. Hi Ophelia, how are you, love? What's going on? All right. Yeah, so instead of regular green, I thought I'd use teal. I really like this red and teal combination. I didn't realize that I liked it that much, but I sure do. It looks really good together, and it's kind of fun and different for Christmas. So, all right. But anyway, yeah, if you haven't gotten yourself your cutouts at buy one, get one half off, don't miss out because they're going to be gone after tomorrow and possibly sold out before then, okay, to be honest with you. They may sell out. Hi, Rose. Sorry I didn't see you originally. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. All right. Because, like, the pumpkins did already sell out. So everything, all of those cutouts are until they're gone, right? And once they're gone, they're gone. I don't know if they're retiring. I don't think all of them are retiring, but that deal is gone when they're gone. Okay. So there's my little teal trees, and I think that's perfect. Now, I want to try and not make a mess with this, but I do need to do this door on this house. So I'm going to just try and just do the door, and I think I'm going to do it in rose gold also. All right. Here we go. Now, ooh, that's so pretty. That's perfect. I love this color. Y'all, this rose gold is so just absolutely stunning color. All right, now let's see if we can not mess this up, but also put it to the side. Ooh, that is gonna look so darn good together. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I hope you're ready to be stunned. Okay, so here's my other little house. So I'm gonna do this one differently, and let's see. I need to do the background of the house first, I guess. So, well, maybe I don't. So there's like little windows. I guess I can just go around the windows. I don't know how I'm gonna do this yet. Kind of winging it, okay? I suppose I can just reset them down if I need to. This is one good thing about the shimmer paste. It's kind of, it's not as thick. I don't know if that's the word, but it's like not, you can kind of do 2 layers and get away, or use the transfer twice and get away with it a little easier. Because it's kind of thinner. It doesn't like cake up and the transfer is bad. Now, any more than about twice and you're gonna be having maybe a problem, but oh, oops, shoot. Now I'm just trying to get the outlines and stuff on here so that I have a door and some other pieces that are already outlined on here. Okay, there's actually a couple of little wooden pieces that come with these house cutouts for like doors and windows. If you would rather use those, obviously you can do that. But with my laser cuts, there's tons of pieces, okay? And I'm not even showing them all tonight at the moment. There's like a whole stack of pieces that I didn't even use. So that is so pretty. I would love to have a rose gold house, y'all. I know that sounds crazy, but hi Wendy, how are you? Welcome. Okay. All right, so there's that one, the little window, and I've got another one right here. You need the red bird? Okay, send me a message and I'll get that to you. I got you, girlfriend. Are you in my cutout group, Ophelia? You should join it. It's called PV Home Decor and More. I changed the name recently because I started doing wax melts too, and I wanted to be able to maybe leverage some of that group. So I wanted to kind of broaden my horizons in there. Okay, my other little window. Y'all, these are going to be so fun. Okay, and then my little snowmen are already painted white, so I don't think I need to do anything with those. I could, however, I I may paint them with white, with that shimmer frost. Yes, you can, Wendy, for sure. Just if you search for PV Home Decor and More on Facebook, you should find the group. There you go. Karen just shared it. My lady. She is so good to me, y'all. Every time I talk about anything, she shares the link. She's the best. So, thank you, Karen. You're wonderful. And a simple mortal like me does not deserve you. Okay. Yeah, if you want to click on that link, and if you're not, then request to join. And if you are, then you can look in that group for that cutout, or you can send me a message. If that's easier for you, that's fine. And I can send you an invoice. Okay. So, last one on this one is going to be the snowflake up on the roof. Ooh, look at that teal wreath, y'all. I love it. Might have to change all my Christmas colors in my house. Oh, you're the best. Thank you, Karen, for your help always. Okay, let me see if I can. Probably gonna make a mess with this one again, but that's okay. Yeah, I sure am. See if we can do that a little easier upside down. Man, that makes it a heck of a lot easier for small pieces. If you just flip the transfer over and stick your cutout right to the transfer, and then you can flip it and put your design on it. Seriously, that's a lifesaver. Okay, so we're gonna use shimmer frost on this one. Okay, the white with the sprinkle or with the sparkles in it for our snowflake. And then I think I'm going to paint my little snowman with this too and see how that works. It'll just add a little bit of shimmer, I think, to them. Thank you, Wendy. You think you might have sent the link twice? I only see it once. Oh yeah, I see it twice. Yes. I do see it twice. That's fine though. More love for my group. Alright, so let me see if I can just get a little bitty paintbrush and add a little sparkle to these little snow guys. Now, I'm tempted to get one of my paint pens and just dot a couple of little buttons on there on the snowman. I don't know if I'm going to do that though or not, because, you know, that's dangerous business whenever you start adding things that were not originally planned. Okay. So, let me see if I can move these. Get them out of the way. And then we have our final house, okay? This one has a lot going on, okay? So, I think we're going to begin at the beginning and start it off with this part. And then it actually has several pieces that go. So I'm going to start with those. So this is kind of confusing not only to you and to you, but to me also. So I'm doing this top part. So this is an extra piece that I just stuck in here just so that I can see where it goes. Now, of course, you could do this right on the house cutout, okay? There's no requirement to have cutouts, but these are so cute. And I love adding the cutouts. Now, you don't have to do it, okay? You can absolutely go without them, and it's just as cute, I promise you it is, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? I just had a bug fly right in my face. But yeah, so please don't think that I'm like telling you that this is the only way, okay? Because it's not. You can absolutely just do your design right on the house and call it a day, okay? So I know this can be a little intimidating with all these cutouts and pieces and parts and everything, and then whenever you get them in the mail, it's like, oh gosh, how does this go together? I get it, okay? I totally do. Now, this one also has this other piece, but I kind of want to do the door first, so let me do that. I'm going to go ahead and do the whole thing, and then we can come back. Yeah, they really do. They add dimension to it. I totally agree with you, Wendy. 100% agree. So this rose gold is looking pretty good. And I think I want to go ahead and paint this house, maybe. Thinking about it. But I don't know if I want to just leave it white. I may just do that and let the cutouts. Okay, Ophelia. Let me know if you have any questions about the cutouts. I will, or send me a message, okay? And I'll respond to you. And then we can talk tomorrow if you need to. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, that looks awesome. So I have some little windows, and I have a wreath that I want to do too, okay? Now the windows, I think I'm just going to paint those, or I may just leave them. I may actually just leave them the color that they are, the white that I painted them originally. I don't know, I might paint them with the rose gold. We'll decide here in just a minute, but let me see if I can stick this on here. We're going to use the teal again because I love it. Can't be helped. Trying to decide what squeegee I was going to use. There's literally a piece for everything on here, okay? So on these cutouts. Now, whether you want to use them or not is totally up to you. I'll send them to you and you can get rid of them if you don't want to use them. Use them if you want to use them. It's a lot of detail. So, up to you. Okay? Oh, pretty. Okay, there's my little wreath. Perfect. And then, I mean, like, even on the house in the background, there's tons of stuff on there. Ugh, my eye is itching. Oh, and the door. I forgot about the door. Darn it. Okay. So, let's see if we can get this little piece around the door. Here we go. Oops. Okay. And then I'm tempted to even do this little part really fast. Let me see if I can do it. There's like these little stars here. Oh. And these little boxes. I don't know what they are. I went a little too far over with that, but that's okay. So I want to get these little stars right here. I don't know how I would do it though. I think I'll leave it without it because I don't know. Seems a little bit scary, so I'm gonna just not. I don't want to mess this thing up. Okay, so now I'm gonna just paint my little window frames so they have a little bit of sparkle. This shimmer paste does not paint on super well. It doesn't have good coverage whenever you paint with it. So just keep that in mind, okay? It works really great with a squeegee, but with a paintbrush, it's like it's clear with glitter, or like slightly tinted with glitter, okay? Now you can do it like a little bit thicker and that helps a little bit, but it still doesn't do a full coverage paint, okay? Yes, I'm so glad, Karen. Perfect. I hope you love the scents I picked out for you. And I ordered some new ones too, and I think they're going to be here tomorrow. So I'm going to put together some new blends and some more samples too. So I ordered these shelves because I'm doing an event in November, the beginning of November. And instead of having tables and grid walls and all that other stuff that I would normally have at my event, I want to take just kits. And so I think I'm just going to have one table and then use some shelves for my kits. So I'm hoping that will work out nicely. So I ordered these shelves, but then I was also thinking that I could use the shelves for my wax stuff, to kind of organize that, because I have some space in my laundry room that's kind of unused, and it would be perfect to have a little bit of storage in there. Let me see if I can move myself around. Okay, so let's go back to the first one and start putting all this stuff together. So I have some glue here. I have a couple of glues here. And I just want to glue these right down. And I think they're probably dry now, so that's good. So I'm using this super glue. Okay, it is gel super glue, and I buy it at Dollar Tree. Okay, it is a super glue brand, but I get it at Dollar Tree. I think it comes in 2 packs. And it's like in the like in the auto parts area, the auto repair area, I guess it is. I usually buy it online, but because I buy it in bulk from Dollar Tree. I order it from them, but I buy it on their website. But you can buy it in the store in 2 packs, so you can grab 1 or 2 of them, and they'll last you a little while with cutouts. I buy them in bulk because I do a live every night, so that makes sense for me to do that. And unfortunately on the website you can't order just a couple of things. You have to order like 36 of something. So not everything makes sense for me either to buy online, but I do order ribbon from Dollar Tree online that way, because I can buy multiple rolls and it's stuff that they don't have in my store. So look how cute that little house turned out. Good, right? Okay, so next, let's do this little one. So we have our little snow guys that are super cute and sparkly. And our little wreath for the door and the windows. Oh my gosh, these are so stinking cute, y'all. Thank you, Wendy. I'm glad you like this. Okay. There we go. Isn't it? I'm glad y'all like this. I love these little houses. They're so much fun to do. And what a cute little, you can make like a whole little Christmas scene. And just imagine, like with the Christmas trees and the deer and whatever else you want to come up with for Christmas. I mean, that would be just so cute to have a little village. Right? I know that's such a popular thing. I never had a Christmas village, but I know people love them. Alright, now I'm going to put this at the top first. And then we can put this whole thing on here. And then, oh, you know what? I just realized that the door has a print on it, but I think I'll just use this part. That's fine. I did paint the little door, but I missed it. And that's okay. And then my little windows. I have way too much glue on here. All right, that's pretty cute. So there's that little house, all right? Now, all of these are gonna stand up on their own because they are like, I don't know, half an inch thick or more. A little bit more than that actually now, 3/4 of an inch with the wood on the front of them. Okay, so let me see if I can bring all of them over here and show you how flippin' cute these are. Look at this. Aren't those so cute? They're like little gingerbread houses, y'all. Look how adorable. Okay, and they have a little bit of depth to them too, which I think turned out so good. I'm loving all of the sparkle in here. So I hope y'all love them. No, I did not, but you'll get all the smelly stuff whenever you're here, Mom. Anywho, that's all I have. So I love you all. Comment the word cottage right here to get all the stuff to make this, and the house cutouts are 50% off through tomorrow. So get that for yourself. Perfect, Wendy. Let me know. Just fill out that form, and you can get the cutouts as well. And the transfer is at a discount. Okay? Anyway, love you guys. Have a wonderful evening. We'll talk soon, okay? See ya.